Okay guys, so I'm gonna do the TMI tag since I'm just free right now. Didn't intend to be, but I am, and I saw it and I was like, I'll just do this. So, what are you wearing? I'm wearing like this baseball jersey type oversized t-shirt, a vest, and some pajama trousers. Ever been in love? I have never, ever been in love. I've been infatuated. I've been in lust. I've been into someone, but never in love. And I think seeing people really in love has like confirmed that any times I tried to delude myself into thinking that I wasn't. Yeah, so I've never been in love. And some people find that quite shocking, but I'm like, I'm still young. I've got time. Some people don't find that in their lives ever. That could be me, or maybe I'll just find it later on in life. Ever had a terrible breakup? No, but very funny one. How tall are you? 5'10" and a bit. If I want to round it up, depending on the shoes I'm wearing, I'll say 5'10" and a half. Skipping that question. Any tattoos? No. Any piercings? Just my earlobes. I don't know what that next question means. Favorite show? The Sopranos, because it's funny as fuck. Favorite band? That's hard. I like a. Okay. So if I had to off the top of my head, not favourites, but bands that I would listen to, my supposed favourites. Shaka Khan and Rufus. Television. Richard Hell and the Voidoids. When I was a teenager, I listened to The Clash a lot. They were like my favourite band. Scars, Squeeze. I think beginning with an S. Yeah. Orange Juice. A lot of punk, most punk bands. Something you miss. Okay, I miss the kind of sense of adventure you have as a child when entering any situation or any space. Like, it's always a learning experience because you've not fully developed your worldview yet. And as we get older, we have all these kind of preconceived notions about things, and we let our ego and all of these things dictate the way that we enter a space. And like, as children, as young children, you have that sense of non-judgment, and you kind of just see a situation for what it is and learn from it. And I miss that as I get older and cynical. You know, that's something I definitely miss. Favorite song, Island Letter by Sugar Otis. How old are you? I'm 23. Zodiac sign, I'm a Capricorn. Quality you look for in a partner, kind of related to something I miss. I would say people who have a very astute sense of self, but are pretty chill about it, you know? Like, they'll enter a situation and still be open, you know, but they're not, there's no kind of ego and bullshit involved, you know? They're just like who they are and very free within themselves, and don't have that kind of self-consciousness that you have as a young adult and as a young person. And it's something I aspire to, so if I can see that in someone else, it's definitely attractive. Favorite quote? It's a James Baldwin quote from Giovanni's Room, but I'm not going to quote that right now. Favorite actor? John Cassavetes. Favorite colour? Within the blue spectrum, so blue. Loud music or soft? Depends on the situation, but I'm a fan of both. You know, some Marvin Gaye. Why Marvin Gaye? Why is that? You know, what does that even mean? Loud music or soft? Like, do you play the music loudly, or is it loud? Like, is it a genre of music that you just associate with being louder? Like, I don't know. I listen to it, or I listen to Thin Lizzy. Is that loud? I don't know. Where'd you go when you're sad? To my bedroom, to my kitchen. No. I tend to walk a lot, so when I'm walking, it's easier for me to kind of like process things, and just when your body's physically moving, I tend to find it easier to kind of think, why am I feeling this emotion, or to kind of exercise that out of me, you know. How long does it take you in the shower? If I'm just washing, normally about 10 minutes. I'm doing my hair about 15, 20. How long does it take to get ready in the morning? 20 minutes, including showering, 25. Ever been in a physical fight? Maybe, maybe not. Yes, no, kind of, I don't know. Yeah, I'm not going to divulge in that. Turn on cheekbones. I know it sounds really vain and it's an aesthetic thing, and I've noticed that my friends, like a default thing is that they have these high cheekbones, and I just project things onto people, man. Like, if you don't have it, you overcompensate. But aesthetically, yeah, of course, you're drawn to certain features. But turn on like a sense of humour. But if someone tells a joke, I'm not be like, so turned on now. Please make me laugh. I know it's like an amalgamation of qualities, but cheekbones and chill, funny vibe, bit of banter, nice rapport. Turn off. Relating back to kind of qualities I seek in a partner, and just people I want to surround myself with. A turn off would be people that are kind of into always inflating their ego if you meet them. Like, you just meet someone and they're like, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, and it's not even like it's not even like when you meet successful people and they don't have to tell you, you just know they're successful and you know they're content. It's like when someone has to overcompensate and prove something to you and like be really judgmental and look down on everyone else in their company because they've not exceeded, you know, their expectations, then it's just like, yeah, it's a turn off. Just bullshit, to be honest. The reason I join YouTube to watch videos over routine is that people will know I'm anxious in a situation I'm anxious in. As stupid as that sounds. So if like people can physically see me being anxious or something, if I start shaking because I'm so nervous, but that never really happens, but it's like a massive fear that people will be like, oh god, she's losing it. Is she really that nervous? That's a fear of mine. I think what that is a loss of control. So that's a fear. But then I think that would stem from the fact that, you know, you might not necessarily attain everything you thought you would, right? You think you can control your life and like the narrative of your life, and then when you find out that like life is just the shit that happens in between that, yeah, that's a fear of mine. Realizing that like to its full extent and not being able to accept it. Last thing that made you cry, I really can't remember. Last time you said you lost someone, last week to my mum. Meaning behind your YouTube name, fuck knows. Last book you read, like properly read for my own enjoyment, as opposed to kind of reading it for something else, would be Open City by Teju Cole. The book you're currently reading, just university reading this, so nothing I would recommend. Last show you watched, The Wire. Last person you talked to, Makodi. The relationship between you and the person you last texted, friend. Favorite food. I'm into food groups, so carbohydrates. And then after that, saturated fats. Place you want to visit, Brazil. Last place I properly travelled to would be New York. Do you have a crush? Crushes is so much hard work. I don't know. I never know when I crush. I'm always in denial when I like someone, so I don't know. But if you're watching, it's not you, whoever you think you are. But why would you be watching my video? If it's a crush, is it reciprocated? Last time you kissed someone, a long time ago. Last time you were insulted, today. I'm either like really sensitive, or I just get insulted a lot. And I think it's between the two. Just like, well annoying, let me just insult you. I'm like, thanks. Favourite flavour of sweet. I don't like sweets, but I used to like those little fudge squares you could get in Woolworths Pick and Mix. They were nice. What instruments do you play? I played the recorder in primary school, and past the age of 11, you can't really tell anyone you played the recorder. It's legit. Like, when people are like, oh, I played bass, and I'm like, played the recorder. But like, yeah, Henry VIII still wasn't on the throne. That's not, you can't be proud of that. So then I moved on to the clarinet and the piano. So, yeah, that. And then I kind of play the guitar, like 3 chords. Like most people say they play the guitar. I don't really play. Favorite piece of jewellery is a ring my dad's friend made for me on my 21st birthday. Last sport you played, I got thrashed by an OAP while swimming lengths. Like, and I just moved to the slow lane. I was like, fuck this. I can't compete. I'm so unfit. Just don't try and race me. Last song you sang, Umi Stays by my boo, Yasin Bey. Favorite chat up line, if I could rearrange the alphabet, I'd put you and I together. Have you ever used it in no serious context? Last time you hung out with anyone, like properly hung out, would be last week, which sounds really bad. But like chilled with acquaintances, like casually, would be like the other day. Who should answer these questions next? Anyone who has got time on their hands. Alright? Boy.